Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm gonna talk about Top 5 Best Robot Vacuum Cleaner. Starting at number 5. Shark RV2502AE. The latest vacuum from Shark is the company's first that uses LiDAR mapping. This brings the level of this bot way up, making it much more reliable than some of Shark's previous models. It's also designed exclusively as a self-emptying bot. For only $650, you get most of the features of the high-end bots. The Shark has both clean zones and keep-out zones, neither of which the Roomba i3 Plus has. If those features are important to you and the J7 Plus is a step too far, the Shark is a good option. The downside is that this robot is loud. It rattles terribly as it rolls around and is super distracting. You want to be far away when this is doing its job. The design is also flashy and ugly, lots of chrome and shiny black plastic and a really obnoxious Shark logo. But the base is relatively compact, and it's the only self-emptying robot I tested that doesn't use bags. You just empty it over the trash bin, so cost-wise you don't have to spend $20 every few months for extra bags. Coming at number 4. Roomba i3 Plus Evo. While the Roomba J7 is the best bot if you want all the bells and whistles, the Roomba i3 Plus EVO is the best robot vacuum for a better price that also empties itself. You don't get AI obstacle avoidance or app-enabled clean or keep-out zones, but you do get smart mapping and a physical spot cleaning button that lets you do small areas on the fly. The mapping feature allows you to set a schedule to clean only certain rooms or send it off at any time to clean just the kitchen or living room. This helps make it less intrusive since it doesn't try to clean the whole house on every run, meaning you're less likely to find it sitting silently in a corner because an annoyed family member shut it off. However, it does take a long time to map your home initially, because iRobot uses its own navigation tech and not LiDAR, which most other mapping bots use to map in minutes. The i3 Plus EVO is also iRobot's most affordable self-emptying option. For $550, $250 less than the J7 Plus, you get the power of a high-end Roomba vacuum. It has the same suction level and similar battery life to the J7. These are little towers that emit a 10-foot barrier or a 4-foot circle. They cost $99 for 2, so if keep-out zones are important to you, it's worth upgrading to the J7. The i3 has an attractive woven plastic gray top, a nice change from most of the shiny black plastic you find in this category. It does still get stuck on common robot traps such as phone charging cables, cat toys, and, in my house, the skinny feet of a lounger chair. You do need to tidy up a bit before you set it free, but it does better with large cables and rug tassels than many other robots. This works pretty well for bigger items but, sadly, not phone charging cords. At number 3. ROBOROCK S7. The hot thing in robot vacuums a few years ago was sticking a cloth attached to a tiny liquid reservoir underneath the bot and calling it a mopping robot. These were very ineffective at mopping, and they took away from the capacity of the dustbin, a key feature if you don't have an auto-empty dock. Then the ROBOROCK S7 came along and changed the game. This hybrid vacuum/mopping robot really does do both jobs well because ROBOROCK designed a mop that not only vibrates 3,000 times a second to simulate some good old-fashioned scrubbing but also made room for an extra-large water tank so the mop can get wet enough to be effective. It also has an ingenious viborize feature that lifts up the mop a few millimeters when it senses carpet, meaning you don't get a damp rag dragged over your living room rug. You also don't have to worry about swapping out the mopping pad when you just want to vacuum. It is limited to very low-pile rugs, however, so the S7 has an option to set a no-mopping zone around any plush floor coverings you have. It also gives you the option of room-specific cleaning commands and allows you to set keep-out zones. This is essential as it doesn't have AI obstacle avoidance, so will get stuck in regular robot traps such as clusters of cables. It also struggles with tight furniture footprints as it's quite wide. The ROBOROCK S7 works with Alexa routines and can be set to run when you leave home, or you can use the app scheduling feature. The S7 is the best option for a bot that can actually mop at a semi-accessible price. It does require a bit more hands-on effort, though, since you have to refill the reservoir and wash the mopping pads. There is a new ROBOROCK model that cleans its own mop, but it costs $1,400. See the section below €1 about robot vacuum mops that can clean their mops and refill. Number 2 of this list. ROBOROCK E4. TAT $300. This is the least amount you can spend on a bot and get a decent experience. Yes, there are cheaper options, but those are mainly what are known as a Euro bump and roll Euro bots. They roll until they bump into something, then trundle off in another direction. This also means they often miss spots. The ROBOROCK E4 uses a dual gyroscope and optic eye sensor system to navigate your home by a Eurofeel. It moves in a somewhat methodical pattern that covers all the ground it can reach. The E4 also packs a powerful 5,200 mAh battery, the same found in the higher-end ROBOROCK S7 and unheard of in robots in this price range, allowing it to run for about 200 minutes. You can also add a mopping pad to this bot. It costs extra and, with a small 180 ml reservoir, it's not an effective substitute for a proper mop. But it will help get up any fine dust the robot's suction action missed. If you need a basic bot that will get the job done and don't mind ditching the fancy features of the higher-end models, this is a good option. It's a powerful robot that rarely got stuck in my testing, even on my high-pile, fluffy, tasseled living room rug I've nicknamed the Robot Killer. It could also tackle most transitions with ease. The biggest downside is that, instead of using the very good ROBOROCK app, for some reason you are stuck with ROBOROCK's parent company Xiaomi's Mi Home app. But the app does let you add schedules, set a do not disturb period, and play with a few other features, which is really all you need to get the job done. And number 1. ROOMBA J7. Robots ROOMBA J7 is the best of the best right now, offering excellent cleaning power, an impressive app, plenty of extra features, and a really nice design for $600. While it's a steep price tag, this is the first Roomba with AI obstacle avoidance, which means it uses both a camera and some processor-powered smarts to see and avoid potential obstacles such as power cables, shoes, socks, and pet waste. The real benefit here is that you don't have to tidy up before you run your vacuum. It also means it rarely gets stuck during a job, so you won't come home to a beached bot and a half-clean house. Stepping it up a notch, and for $200 more, you can take away the chore of having to empty its decent-sized bin by investing in the J7 Plus, the Robot Vac Plus and Auto-Empty Dock. This is one of the most reliable, nicest-looking auto-empty docks I've tested. The design is compact with some welcome aesthetic touches, such as ribbed matte black plastic casing and a leather pull tab to access the bin area, so it doesn't look too alien in your home. If you are looking for the best clean for your buck and want to avoid the possibility that the robot won't finish its run because of a stray piece of clutter, the ROOMBA J7 is the one to go with. Its cleaning prowess is largely unmatched thanks to iRobot's decades of experience in this space, and it's one of the easiest robot vacuums to use. The app is simple and uncluttered, with new features added frequently. The biggest potential downside is that all Roombas are quite noisy the loudest in my testing and there's no option for a quieter cleaning mode. But I do like how easy Roombas are to repair, a crucial factor for an expensive gadget you'd like to use for many years. While parts are costly, they are readily available. You can basically rebuild your bot if needed, making this an investment that should last a long time. You can read my full review of the ROOMBA J7 Plus here, where I put it head-to-head with Samsung's JetBot AI Plus Robot Vac, which shares similar features. Check out this video description for latest price and more information. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel and hit the like button.